Good morning, y'all. I hope you had a good weekend. My name is Austin. I work here at Serenity House. I got clean here in October 19th of 2014. Let's start this week off with the just for today. Direct and indirect amends. We make our amends to the best of our ability. The ninth step tells us to make direct amends wherever possible. Our experience tells us to follow up those direct amends with long-lasting changes in our attitudes and our behavior, that is, with indirect amends. For example, say we've broken someone's window because we are angry. Looking softly into the eyes of the person whose window we've broken and apologizing would not be sufficient. We directly amend the wrong we've done by admitting it and replacing the window. We mend what we have damaged. Then we follow up our direct amends with indirect amends. If we've acted out on our anger, breaking someone's window, we examine the patterns of our behavior and attitudes. After we repair the broken window, we seek to repair our broken attitudes as well. We try to mend our ways. We modify our behavior and make a daily effort not to act out on our anger. We make direct amends by repairing the damage we do. We make indirect amends by repairing the attitudes that cause us to damage in the first place, helping ensure we won't cause further damage in the future. Just for today, I will make direct amends wherever possible. I will also make indirect amends, mending my ways, changing my attitudes, and altering my behavior. I think that the first, and maybe even however you want to look at it, but I think the first way that we start making amends is an indirect amends. By coming into the program, learning how to live without drugs, learning how to function and start putting our lives back together, then we learn how to not hurt other people. And I think that's the first part of our amends, right? Is like just a living amends, an indirect living amends, learning how to not hurt other people. And then once we get to this step, we really get an opportunity to grow up as people and grow up emotionally. It's an opportunity to mature because we're able to learn how to admit when we're wrong and make amends. And sometimes I don't have to say anything at all to make amends, right? Sometimes I just change my behavior. After talking with my sponsor, there are some times when I need to address it. I don't need to go tell my son everything that happened when I was using, but I can be a father to him today. And there might be a time when we discuss that, but I don't feel like we really need to right now. There are some people that are hurt in my past that I need to address directly and talk about the things that I've done, tell them that I'm sorry, but I should already been making an indirect amends and I should already be making a living amends. And so the good thing about this is that I have a sponsor that I can talk about with this first, and I don't cause more harm by addressing things that don't need to be addressed. I know me personally, and especially early on in recovery, the best thing I could do is make a living amends. Now that I've matured emotionally a little bit, I'm able to make some direct amends and be able to make the relationships that I'm in today a little bit better. Thank God for Narcotics Anonymous. I hope y'all have a good week. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.